各位观众晚上好，我们今天要玩《异度传说》2章善恶的彼端 or as we know it in English, The Legend of Xenosaga Episode II. Just kidding. What I meant is Xenosaga Episode II, a long German name that I can't pronounce. I still haven't looked up how to do it. I feel bad that I don't really speak German. I can't speak German. Anyway, if you might remember, we are in the midst of doing a little bit of a pivot to attempting to be better prepared for what's to come. So, after from last time, if you missed last stream, you'll remember that after some thought and looking up how strategies, it seems that the best thing for us would be to do a little, is it an exploit? It's technically fair game, but it does feel a little bit like an exploit, but a very, very quick way to get levels on all the characters without, hold on, let me fix the analog stick there. Sometimes you have to do this little recalibration on the PS2 ones. But yeah, so basically we're taking advantage of the fact that Xion at this point in the game is by herself, and the enemies she's given to fight are very, very easy. So if we take advantage of the fact that they're easy, we can gain levels very, very quickly, because with one character you get all the EXP per fight. And what this means is that when we regain the entire party after getting onto the Elsa, as I was saying, once you get the party back in the Elsa, everyone's levels will be adjusted to Xion's, and that also means that everyone will be near level 40. It's kind of funny that this was something that the game developers probably didn't anticipate, but we're gonna take advantage of that because we are also going to, in a sense, take advantage of Orgula's, the next boss, or sorry, 2 bosses from now, and we are going to use her fight to get lots and lots of awakening twos. Hopefully we can do it pretty fast, but we'll see. So it seems like we're making a bit negative progress because we're back here. Please do not fret. That is a decision that I made back on Monday after reading about how this Orgula fight is supposed to be exploited to get the awakening twos, which we can then use to finish the Matthew's debt side quest that we're about to receive and get a very good item out of it. And all this fighting will also give us some skills that will be useful for Xion. Yeah, I know this will take a while, so please bear with us as we try our best to make advantage of this. Yeah, I'm just cutting down the time because I'm not saving that I've gained some things until a little later, because saving actually also takes time, so it's actually a little faster just to take just to go ahead and do some fights without saving first. And we're not in any danger because we keep running through the save point, so we'll take advantage of that. I wanted to stream yesterday for this game, but unfortunately it just didn't really work out. My child was being difficult, and Angel Girl, my wife's been suffering from a injured foot, so she hasn't really been able to. She was having difficulty getting sleep, so that was kind of rough. Didn't really want to make an announcement about that because out of respect for Angel Girl, but that's kind of what's been happening. I wonder if someone will join us eventually. Well, it's not a big deal. They're not gonna, no one, like, the usual suspects are not really gonna miss any story content while we're at it. And let me just make sure that I'm indeed online. Yeah, that's indeed me, so I didn't really turn on the sound though. So let me connect my mic. Sorry about the little horribly crunchy sound you're gonna hear. I just realized that makes a crunchy sound. I believe I did announce it on Discord, right? That we are indeed streaming today. It is our usual day for streaming, so I do believe I'm... No. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, this is the most efficient way. Excuse me. Yep, I stream. Yep, I announced it. Oh well. Yeah, it's normally Illusion Queen and her brother Pete are watching today, but I guess they maybe the announcement was missed. No worries. Yeah, unfortunately she still can't kill that enemy in one hit, but she soon will be able to. Yeah, I mean, the guide I was reading even recommends going all the way to level 40, so we'll see how that goes. Like, if we can do it within 30 minutes, that'd be pretty good, honestly. Getting a lot of scrap iron, too. Yeah, there sadly is no way to speed up the fights. Which does make this take a little bit longer than it should, but oh well, we can't do much about that. Old games be old games. Yeah, there's no auto battle in this game, and because that really wasn't really in vogue back then. And so that way there's unfortunately no way to speed up the animations. I guess if you were playing on emulator, this wouldn't be a problem, but we're playing the real game on a real PlayStation 2, so unfortunately we are subject to the limitations of the original game. The only difference between of what version we're playing on the PlayStation 2 is the fact that the game's audio is in Japanese. Yeah, there's no way to make this faster, so at least they got really fast now. Yeah, she'll fight some really weak enemies pretty soon too. The boss fight for exiting this area is not that bad, dude. Yeah, I think all you can do is cast L slow and then whatever. Or low slow. And yeah, she's just saying like that was a simple operation, I guess, like easy peasy. That's pretty much that's the closest you can get. Oh, I haven't translated the battle quotes. They're pretty much the same, so she's not gonna have any new battle quotes. Yeah, it is very strange when I'm referring to playthroughs to see how they do things that like the voices are in English, because I'm not used to it having played this in undub, but yeah, you can't boost yourself, so well, technically you can actually. I should just do that for some of the fights where I'm surrounded. It'll make things go a lot faster. Oh, right. We've reached the destination level, which is level 35, technically. But I decided, I think I will a lot more time. This might as well get to level 40, since it's not taking that long. Yeah, now you can kill those things in one hit. Goodness. Goodness. You know, we might as well go to level 40, and that will make the rest of this game easier for a bit. Obviously, I know those levels won't hold up forever, but it will certainly speed things up. Yeah, use my boost. No reason not to. I can easily regain it back. It will speed up the process too. The boost strategy is making this go even faster. And might as well, we have full boost gauge, so why not? Probably get to level 36 pretty fast too. Yeah, there's one, there's really no point in using boost gauge. It won't. That won't actually speed things up. I do wonder if how someone figured out. And then again, I guess this exploit isn't that difficult to figure out if you think about it from progression side. Since you just have to load and reload and see if there's any difference in levels after you finish the section. Yeah, you can get a lot of mileage out of this. We're pretty close to 36 now. Levels aren't quite as fast as they were earlier, but believe we can do a pretty good job. Then we can just we'll do a really quick one where we just kind of fast forward through a bunch of things. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think the level 40 isn't going to help us too much with because we'll be using the VR, not the VRGS, what do they call them? The suits. I don't think the suits will retain the levels. Uh-oh, we got a Body McButterson. I'll take care of that. Not fun. Level up. I don't feel bad. I actually could have. We're at level 36. Nice. I do feel kind of bad that I could have started earlier too, but took a little bit of time to get set up. I'll try to make it even earlier next time. These fights will go even faster because we kill so quickly. Unfortunately, that also means the levels it takes, the number of EXP it also takes a while too. We're getting about 2,000, so it's about like 6 fights or so. Yeah, I feel like Twitch still has a botting problem. They've tried to solve it, but it's pretty hard. Ironically, sadly, this formation is the worst one. Not because it's hard, but because you get the least EXP. He goes down pretty fast, though. Yeah, you don't get as much EXP, even though the fight ends faster, so... Alright, let's continue forward, is what she says. Yeah, you know, like, one of the cool things I was thinking of is like the fact that we give me a sec, let me check something. Anyway, I will continue. Yeah, give me a second. I will check something after I do one more, but oh, whoops, I did it too late. But yeah, it is nice that we can play these classic games on stream, you know? I was also thinking, like, I don't think I've played anything that old this year, but I might be just forgetting. No, actually, I played Shenron Sword 3, so that we played something pretty old. Old, as I guess, as in more than 20 years old. I guess actually this game also counts too. I haven't played something from the 90s in a while, though. Okay, one sec. Let me actually save these levels. And I am gonna check something real quick. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, give me. I will actually. Let me just step away for one moment. I mean, I wish we could reset, but I need to check on something. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean. I don't want to. I know we just started not that long ago, but something just came up. But hopefully it'll be okay. We'll see. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Sorry. Okay, let's try this again. We're going to... This obviously... Welcome, Romeola. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I had to take care of something further away. I think it was 20 minutes. I streamed and I had to step away for a bit. Something happened, so... Let's continue our grinding session. I hope... Yeah, I know we lost a bit of time there, but... We'll continue the grinding session. So no makeup stream for Zelda. Oh no, yeah, I didn't plan for one. I should have probably mentioned it. Oops, I forgot to boost. But yeah, I did not do a makeup stream for Zelda, even though like I didn't stream Zelda yesterday because of the things happening. Yeah, unfortunately, it just wasn't. It just wasn't very good. Sun woke up like twice, and then Angel Girl, my wife, for anyone who didn't know, is having difficulty with like foot pain, so it's pretty bad. And that's actually, I think she was having a little bit of trouble just now too, actually. That's why I stepped away for like half an hour, which I feel bad for, but like, you know, things happen, you know. Yeah, hopefully her foot, yeah, we're trying to figure out a way. We're not getting into details, it's just basically major foot pain. Yeah, that's the worst though. Especially it affects your mobility and your sleep too. Level 37. Okay, we're 3 levels away from our destination. I decided that we have enough time that we can go ahead and just go to level 40. It won't take... Oh, really? No worries. It'll pause when you were away. No worries. Oh, it happens. I mean, I paused the stream, but I was on the... I just reset the game just so we don't accidentally rack up like a billion hours in case I had been gone for a really long time. Yeah, I used the recording time to tell me how long I've been actually streaming. It's very helpful. Local recording is like a really nice luxury. I know most streamers can't do that because like it takes up a lot of disk space to do local recording. Like seriously, like my cloud backup cost definitely went up because of this stream, but it's no biggie. I mean I can like I can control, and it also, I do cloud backup of other personal data too. It's really nice to have. So even all these streams are backed up to a NAS, which itself is cloud backuped elsewhere, in case like the NAS explodes or something. But more importantly, in case of like fire or anything destroys the NAS, it's really helpful. But I'm kind of like in the point where like we're going to get to a point where their streams are going to need more disk space, but that hasn't happened yet. But I am watching the capacity. Yeah, that's just the struggles of trying to record, to archive your own streams. So like even the streams that are not uploaded to YouTube are already archived. So in a sense, it's just that I would prefer to have it on YouTube as a secondary source of backup. These things are going fast. Level 37. Shion is going to decimate the things here. And once we're level 40, we will be in excellent shape to deal with Orgula. But yeah, I was saying earlier about like, it's really awesome we get to stream like old games on the like even in our modern time, like there's still we have a platform to stream these like games that are over 20 years old that were invented before the age of streaming. And you can still get a lot of camaraderie and like people that still appreciate these old games too. Like we've run into so many people, like I mean Xeno is like I'm more familiar with because like we've streamed Xeno for quite a long time actually. Started off with streaming Xenogears, although the first Xeno game I actually played was Xenoblade 1, which I have not yet streamed, but I do want to stream eventually. The definitive edition actually is the one with the future connected, because those will be relevant to Xenoblade 3 as I have found out. So but yeah, like you get to we've had all different types of chatters on this stream because of the games we've played. For better or worse, I guess. Like, I think for the most part, people have been mostly respectful and fun to talk to. There have been a few people that, like, that were maybe not so much, that were honestly probably breaking... They're kind of bordering on breaking the rules, or did break the rules, and we had to actually tell them to knock it off. But for the most part, people have been pretty good, which I'm very glad. We're not getting hit by, like... some of the things the bigger streamers do. I guess when you have a bigger streamer and you have a bigger chat, you just get more junk chat, I guess. You get some bad people, and then you need more moderators, and then the chat becomes less and less personal. Okay, give me a sec. Oh shit, I forgot to boost. Speed things up. We're getting there. Okay, they go down super fast now. Easy peasy. We got the lower EXP one. I mean, at least they'll go fast. Okay, so hold on. Okay, may have to step away again. Soon. Something bad just happened, so I will be back after. Let me grab this level, and then I'll just step away again. Ah, oof. Yeah, it's not good. Sorry, guys. Okay, one sec. Let me grab the level, save, and then I will step away for a moment. If I come back, I will talk about a game that's been kind of interesting that I might consider streaming. I keep forgetting to boost. Sorry guys, I'm making this take longer than it needs to be. I keep forgetting that I have boost. Yeah, they're dying really fast now. Yeah, we had a level, so we got a level 38. Yeah, it's going faster and faster. Okay, I know it's been only 10 minutes, so sorry for this stop and go. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about this. So I'm gonna save, and then I'll have to stop the recording after this. So I'll be right back, guys. See ya in a bit. Alright. We're going to try this again. I reset the game so we don't rack up 1 billion hours again. Well, we'll see if we stream another 30 minutes or so. We are technically past the 2-hour mark, so if we we'll see how it goes. And of course, if I get called away again, I'm probably gonna have to end it here, but which would be really sad because we will have just finished grinding. Oops, I forgot the boost. But anyway, yeah, it's the same thing I was mentioning. Like, having foot pain is really bad. Like, mobility is always important, but I know it's like having a source of pain that affects your sleep is not fun. So yeah, I'm sorry we aren't probably not gonna get too far in terms of story, but at least we can get to level 40. I think. Yeah, I think that's definitely achievable. Oops. I think is it just me or is it, I think the sound's a little off sync? Yeah, it could just be the... Yeah. Or maybe it's fine. Yeah, it's a little off sync on my end, but I don't know why that is. I think it's because maybe the capture card's being silly. They seem a little quieter. Oh, that's weird. That shouldn't. That is not correct, or that should not be happening. Uh-oh. I think I accidentally broke my webcam too. Oh, darn it. Hold on, let me check something. Yeah, I think I broke that. Oh, great. I think I broke the capture card too. Yeah, I broke a bunch of things. Oh, darn it. Okay, 1 sec. Yeah, give me a sec, guys. I'll try to fix this. Oh. Hold on, let me actually mute the mic while I do this. I'm sorry about that. Oops. Okay, so let me try to fix the audio really quick. Yeah, that's the problem with doing live things. That is definitely going to be wrong. It got a little bit. Sorry about that echo. There you go. At least that's working. But now the webcam decided not to work, so that is a little unfortunate. Okay, hey, you get to see the secret. Yeah, something's wrong with the webcam. Yeah, you get blue instead. Yeah, that happens sometimes with, like... I don't know why this happens. Like, I have to reset the webcam really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, that should fix it. Sorry about that. Just the sound was really bothering me. There you go. The sound now seems correct. It is quieter, but like that's pretty normal. At least the sound is the same levels as it normally is. There you go. At least the sound is back. The sync is correct now. Don't know why it drifted for a moment. It's a little strange when it does that. Don't know why that happened. Yeah, computers, you know. Yeah, streaming is so much technical stuff. Goes into a streaming setup that it's really easy for this kind of stuff to happen. So I understand the appeal of like a console that can stream itself. Like the PS5, for instance. I think a PS4 can do that too, actually. One thing PlayStation made it is that it's a lot easier to stream. It's a lot easier to get streaming. So they actually did do one... That's one nice thing that PlayStation kind of innovated. Well, in a sense, they made it so that it's easier to stream for the console. I think the Switch 2 you can also stream from the Switch 2. I need to check on that. I don't... Maybe you can't. I think you can... Can you? Actually, I'm forgetting. I think you can only... Maybe it's only game chat, though. Maybe you can't stream from the console. I think you can't. I don't think there's a Twitch integration with the Switch 2. So I think it's still just PlayStation that allows you to stream a game directly from the console itself. Which is kind of nice, so you don't have to deal with all the technical stuff of setting up a stream. Granted, it is limiting, though. You'll only be able to stream PS5 games, and I mean that's fine and all, but you won't get everything. Yeah, I do hope next time I'll be able to stream a little bit longer. I think we started kind of early, but unfortunately just bad things happened. It's no fun, but what can you do? And we're pretty close to level 40, so we might as well just grind it out. There's really no reason not to at this point, since the grinding is going so quickly. Yeah, anyway, I did mention... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I decided not to do... Maybe it's for the best, honestly. I decided not to do a Zelda makeup stream today. Mostly because, like... I technically, by my decision making on Monday, I put the Xenosaga backwards a couple of like 2 or 3 hours. So in terms of actual story play through time, so I didn't want to. I felt like, in the sense, Xenosaga kind of deserved the makeup, the catch-up stream a bit more. So I decided not to stream Zelda today. I'll stream it tomorrow, hopefully. Or at least that's my hope. If things go okay. And just go from there. Yeah, because I want to get us back to where we were with Orgula. Anyway, that should get us to level 39. And now we are very close to level 40. And then I will just set up all the skills, and then we can go from there. Yeah, in terms of like I was mentioning earlier on when I was back that I wanted to stream I'm talking about a game I've been playing that I think interested in streaming. It wouldn't be a blind playthrough anymore, of course, but I think it's actually quite a fascinating game. to stream. It's actually originally a Chinese game, but I probably would just stream the English translation for simplicity because it's so text heavy. But like it's called in English it's called Will Another World, and like it was developed by a Chinese company. It's like a little visual novel puzzle thingy. It's kind of an interesting thing where to change what happens, you in a sense are changing someone's fate by rearranging a sequence of events that cause them to be asking you for help. So you play like essentially a deity. You play God in a sense, or like a type of God that is there to answer the wishes of people, and you can change their fate by rearranging things, and you get ranked based on how much you change their fate. Because if you like, the ideal is to get it an S rank, of course, because you want the best outcome. But yeah, you rearrange things until you get to the S rank, essentially, without delving into details about how much you change their fate. But it's actually quite interesting. And they even went above and beyond, and they got voice actors of each character's language, so that you can, when you hear the voice clips of the characters, it will be based on the language they actually speak. So it's a pretty cool game. Haven't finished it, but I'm really enjoying it actually. It's good Chinese practice too. I kind of need a lot of reading practice to keep myself like remembering how to actually speak like Chinese, a Chinese level that is for adults. Because like, I mean, I guess I don't use Mandarin as much in my daily life as I want, like, as much, I guess. Because I only use it with my son, and he's only 2, so you can't really talk about broader topics in... Well, you kind of can, but you have to simplify it for a child, so you wouldn't be able to use certain words anyway. So it's pretty... Sadly, I have to keep it to pretty basic Mandarin for him. So that doesn't help me when I want to remember how to speak advanced, use more difficult language. So it's kind of nice to have a game that is actually making me have to like use my knowledge of Mandarin again. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm actually very interested in probably streaming it down the line. I'll tell you guys when I decide to do so, of course. Yeah, it's not that old of a game, but like it's not that new either. But I think it's like it's 2019. I can't remember. Yeah. But yeah, you can play it on pretty much anything. I have the Steam. I have the Switch version because it was on sale. It's a lot easier to stream. Like PC streaming is a little bit like more complicated on my side to set up, but like at least on Switch, like I'm playing on Switch 2 technically, but like it works fine on that. But yeah, I definitely am enjoying it a lot. I think I'm convinced enough that I think I will stream it. It wouldn't be a blind playthrough though, so you won't hear my raw reactions necessarily, but I will probably comment about what happens nevertheless. And I think playing it a second time will probably be like nice to revisit events that I already know will happen. Yeah, I don't need to. Let me just continue, get to level 40 and then save. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do too long. It's gonna get too late, but I'll try to get us farther Maybe we'll get to the Elsa. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's kind of cool that I know everyone laments how bad things are going in the AAA game industry. There's a bunch of layoffs and projects being cancelled, and so of course it's easy to get really sad, and it's deservedly. I mean, you feel bad for all the people who are getting laid off. Like I feel bad too, because I've been through it too. I've been laid off a lot myself, but at least from the indie side, there's always interesting games to play. And in spite of all the stuff that AAA does, whether it's bad or good, but you can always, the creative spirit of humanity will never go away. So you will always have creative and interesting games from different places, and not just Japan, for instance. I know we play a lot of games from Japan, but there are a lot of interesting games that I've tried to put on this stream too that weren't from, not even from East Asia, honestly. I think the only we've done everything from, we've had it from multiple continents. Of course, we've done North America, duh. We've played US-made games already, but and East Asia's been covered, but multiple, all the time. But we've done stuff from Africa and Europe as well, which is kind of cool. European games are a little easier to find, but African ones are definitely rarer. But it's a lot of fun to explore those, because they often give you perspectives. Hey, level 40. Okay. They give you perspectives you would never get. Alright, so we have finally reached the goal, so now we can just move on. Let's go save to level, now that we're level 40, or not. Let me check something. Yeah, okay, I don't think we're gonna get to the Elsa. Yeah, I don't think so. I know, we all want to get there, but at least we got to level 40, so we don't have to do that anymore. I think it took us about a total of 48 minutes to get level 40, so I actually gave us a little bit extra time to get the level, but I think the 18 minutes of extra time we spent will be worth it. Now that we're level 40, everyone else will get pulled up, and it will make the next dungeon a lot easier. At least from when you're on foot. I think in terms of robots, it might be a little bit tough, but it's still going to be pretty as tough as it always is. But I mean, actually, being in the suits is not the hardest part of the next dungeon anyway. It's just being on foot. So we'll have to fight Richard again, but I mean, he's not that bad, but he took a little bit of time. Okay, alright guys, I think we would have had 10 more minutes, but I think I'm needed again, so I'm gonna just end it here. I'm not gonna be able to come back soon enough to make it to stream more at this point. So I guess I'm going to go ahead, and if you did enjoy today's stream, we do have a Discord where you can discuss this game and other games of interest, or you could follow us on Facebook or X or Blue Sky down below. If you did enjoy this, I know we've only had very short spurts of stream today, and things have been going kind of bad, so hopefully we'll have a little more stability next time, but it's just the way it is, and real life stuff happens, Okay, and then if you did have, and there are archives of previous streams on that YouTube page. If you are on YouTube already, you're there. I need to upload more, and just more things need to be made public. I'm so sorry about the delay, but at least reassured that there is actual video there. It's just mostly unprivated. It just takes some time. I know we just don't have much time to do the organizing the stream stuff, but I definitely do want to sit down and do it a bit more. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and everyone for dealing with this. I know. So I guess as always, 晚安, which means good night, and 下次再见 means see you next time, and 谢谢收看 which means thanks for watching. 最后祝福们 may God bless you. 愿你的一天有福 May your day be full of blessing. Hope you guys had a good one, and we'll see you on Friday for hopefully we move the story along. I know it does suck that we have to do the what was the next dungeon, which is the Orguth. I think it's the Orguth, right? The Ormus stronghold again, but it will be faster this time, probably because we'll be skipping cutscenes and we kind of know how to do it. So, well, we'll get you all there to the right place.